Hey DC students, my name is Dr. Chai and I have the distinct pleasure of serving as your new head of upper school. I trust that we'll have a chance to acquaint ourselves and build relationships with each other soon, but as we begin a new school year together in earnest, I wanted to make sure that we took this opportunity to refamiliarize ourselves with what the norms and expectations that comprise membership in our DC upper school family are. In a moment, you'll hear from Mrs. Marshall, DC's Dean of Students, and Mr. Arias, our upper school student activities coordinator. They'll be sharing important information about some of our norms and expectations, as well as some curated opportunities that we have coming up to put these norms into practice. But I want to preface their sharing by talking briefly about why this all matters. In every community, there are certain postures and practices that signal our affiliation with that community. Whether it's a favorite sports team, social club, family, or cultural group, we recognize belonging through shared behaviors, ways of speaking, and even our clothing. Even Scripture tells us that the people of God have long marked themselves, both inwardly and outwardly, as a people set apart for Him. Our community here at DC is no different. There are things that we say, do, and wear that communicate our deep commitment to this place and to one another. And so to that end, I want to invite you to reflect on 3 simple S's. Suit up. That logo on your polo means something. It represents more than just a school. It's a symbol of identity and belonging. Wearing it is a privilege, so take pride in it. Show up. Be on time. Be present. Put your phone away. See, these aren't just rules. They're signs that the people around you matter to you. Showing up is an act of love and respect for your community. And support one another. Is DC a place where students truly belong, or is it just a place where they try to fit in? Let's be a people who create space for others to be fully themselves, who affirm the God-given value in every person, and who build a community where all feel safe, seen, and supported. And now let me turn things over to Mrs. Marshall, who will remind us of some handbook policies that we will need to obligate ourselves to this year.
Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Marshall here, and I'm so excited to start the school year off with all of you. There is so much greatness as we look at the year ahead, but before we get to that, we just want to do a few housekeeping rules. As you know, the handbook is full of guidelines for what it means to be part of this community, and if you want to take the time, read through it, great, but we also have created the Upper School Life app that's on your iPad, and that you can download on your computer, as long as you have your registered device. But this app provides a beautiful outline of those quick questions that you might have, like what's our policy on dress code? What's our policy on attendance? What about piercings? All those things are outlined for you by category and are easy to browse through. Since you're in advisory now, your advisor can show you exactly what that app looks like and what the breakdown is. And of course, you can always stop by my office and chat with me. However, the expectation is that each of you make yourselves familiar with the guidelines that have been outlined for you and apply them to what Dr. Chai said by suiting up, showing up, and supporting one another. But while I have your attention here on video, I do want to highlight a few things as you get the year started. School start time, guys. Congrats, you arrived to school today. All students are expected to arrive to school by 8:05, even if your day starts with PRT. That first period bell rings at 8:10, so cell phones must be turned in and you must be in class. If you arrive after the bell and missed your cell phone drop-off, you must sign in at the upper school office with Mrs. Neal. Now, we know that things can happen in the morning sometimes, which we do consider, but please take the time to read through the first period attendance policy that we have in place so you are familiar with all the nuances. PRT. This reminder is for those that PRT is new for them and for our PRT pros. Only students in undirected PRT may leave their classes to go to the following locations: art room with permission with Mrs. Coates, work outside, or connect with the teacher. You'll notice our construction that our spaces are limited for now, but as spaces open up, the list of spaces will increase. On the other hand, students in directed PRT must spend the entire class period in the assigned classroom. These students may not travel to other locations unless it's a restroom break or a quick connection with the teacher, which has been pre-approved. Now, this reminds me of some senior privileges. Only seniors may sign out early when they have a PRT at the end of the day. Seniors may also sign out once a week for senior lunch on Wednesdays through Friday. On those days, the earliest seniors can sign out for PRT on Mondays and Tuesdays is 1:30, and for senior lunch PRT, on Wednesdays through Friday at 12:15. So those are just 3 that I wanted to highlight for now, but again, would encourage you to take the time to go through the Upper School Life app on your iPad and get acquainted with student expectations. Now let me close with pointing to Philippians 2:2-4, which says, "Complete my joy by being of the same mind, having the same love, being in full accord and of one mind. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others." This is what being in community is about. The reminders aren't just about rules, but about how to care for one another, how to do this thing called school together and help each other belong, not just in this community, but in God's kingdom. My deep hope is that you would know you are chosen, known, and redeemed in love, and that the life we do together here at DC is part of God's story, even in the moments when you forget the rules and need a little reminder. May the Lord bless you this year, guys, and way beyond. I love you all.
Hey DC students, as Dr. Chai mentioned, my name is Mr. Arias, and I oversee various student activities around campus. I'm so excited to be back together as I know the Lord will use this year to grow us spiritually, socially, and academically. I want to begin by talking about our advisory groups, which you guys are in right now. I trust you've had some time to introduce yourselves, and I look forward to much growth in these relationships. Advisory is designed to provide a place of comfort and support for all of our students. The role of the teacher is crucial in providing a level of trust and confidence in which all of you can depend on. I also want to encourage the upperclassmen, as you are also pivotal in the success of this group. Upperclassmen, make sure that you are setting a good example by being present and leaning in to all that happens in advisory. It's a great way for you to practice some leadership and point others in the right direction. All in all, if advisory is functioning as it should, it has the power to shape school culture for the better. I'm excited to see how the Lord will bless us this year, not just in advisory, but in all areas of school life. I also want to take some time to talk about our retreats. Both freshman launch for the 9th graders and Harvey Cedars for the 10th and 12th graders. As I talk to students throughout the years, these retreats are undeniably a highlight of the year. There's something special about going away with your friends and spending quality time together, learning, laughing, and growing in the Lord. First, I want to encourage you to pray that the Lord would go before us and give us a wonderful time of spiritual growth and community building. The Student Life Council has helped to curate all that will be happening at the retreat and has prayed that it will be a great start to our year together and that many wonderful memories will take place along with God's work in our hearts. Along with a pre-trip meeting the morning we leave, you should have already received an email with further details, but please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. I'm very excited about these retreats. Lastly, I wanted to quickly mention some words about our discipleship program. I'm excited to kick off our 5th year of discipleship groups. If you're new to us, these are voluntary groups which meet either weekly or bi-weekly during lunch. You'll hear more details about this in the coming weeks, but it's yet another opportunity you'll have to pursue the Lord in a meaningful way here at DC. At this point, it looks like we'll have about 5 to 6 offerings of groups led by local pastors and faculty members. It's exciting to think of how the Lord will use these groups to grow and live our faith out. Stay tuned for more details. I am confident that the Lord has a great year in store for us, as there are many ways in which you'll be able to get involved here at DC. And I haven't even mentioned our classes and the wonderful growth and discipleship that will take place in them. As always, please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or ideas you may have, anything having to do with life on our campus. Blessings to you guys. I'm excited for the year.
Thanks, Mr. Arias. And that's going to conclude this short video on our norms and expectations. Let's make this a great year together. Remember, we're DC. We're people who suit up, show up, and support one another. And this is our praxis as the people of God who have the unbelievable privilege of being a part of this community. And I look forward to seeing all the dazzling ways that we demonstrate our shared commitment to our community together this year. Have a great day, everyone, and enjoy your advisory group time.